Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys the way to play the undead. So the undead got pretty nerfed, but there's still a few builds that work pretty well, but you do have to play them a bit more opportunistically rather than just forcing undead every single game because you'd be crazy not to and lose otherwise. Undead have a few builds. If you're on Tavern 6 and you get a really early Eternal Summoner, which spawns the Eternal Knight, has Reborn, all that. Or if you're playing Putricide and you get like even cooler versions of those cards and you play them along the normal Eternal Summoners, you can kind of scale those Knights like crazy. But that strategy can actually fall apart if you become too strong compared to your opponents because you're not actually getting those procs in combat. So that's a bit of a weird one in my opinion. You can play the undead builds, just scaling stats across the board with the Death Whisper card. But again, that's a Tavern 6 card. And yeah, most Reborn Undead are still really good cards, so it's easy to just happen to have a board when you encounter a Death Whisper. So that actually does work out. That's a pretty viable build for the Undead. But the one that really truly shines, in my opinion, is the attack stacking Undead. And that generally comes from very early Anubar'aks with early Barons. Well, I guess Titus Rivendare it is now. Just the undead attack stacking strategy is really a catch-all, because if you're stacking attack and then like way later you start getting those like Eternal Knights, having like a huge attack, low health Eternal Knight is actually very good because, well, it's still going to kill stuff. It's still a card that you have to kill literally 4 times for a single board slot. And that high attack is, it's doing work each time. But because they have low health, you can actually scale the stats easily. So it's really kind of the layup to powerful undead builds. And even if you don't transition into one of the other types, just attack stacking tokens seems to do really well in this meta. And yeah, it's gone pretty well for me as well, I would imagine. Take a look. I think there was actually an event that was more unfair than the Diablo one. I just didn't really care that much. So I don't think I've ever repeated it. But yeah, it was in the open. Like you guys saw it happen. So there's nothing behind the scenes. So I got asked to be part of a Runeterra event. And they told me that it was just going to be people who don't normally stream Runeterra. Like an amateur event. A bunch of streamers that aren't Runeterra players just trying to do a Runeterra tournament. I think it was Twitch Rivals or something similar, yeah. I don't know if it predated Twitch Rivals. I think, anyway, something like that. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like Runeterra. I only played it like some hours. I don't really know the game. But yeah, sure, I'm in. And then, I get my deck for the tournament. I did like a little bit of research. And I copy a deck from a streamer called Slim, I think. I'm like... It's basically, I could kind of figure out how the deck worked.
The contest begins.
So yeah, I'm like, if this deck is good, I can understand how it works. I'll just use this deck. And that was like a day or two before the event. Swim. And then like hours before the event was to start, I was told the full list of participants, and I was like the only person who wasn't literally a pro Runeterra streamer. My first match in the tournament brackets was against Swim. It was an amateur event, and I copied a deck off a website. And my first round was the guy who made the website. Okay?
Let all who oppose you be so utterly destroyed.
Yeah, and I was told that basically people didn't really want to sign up to get wrecked in the event, so the only people that could agree to it were pro Runeterra streamers. And me, I guess. The best part of that is, I actually beat him. Yeah, I won. Yeah, get wrecked.
I delight in your mercilessness.
I didn't win the event, but I beat Swim. I mean, that's better than winning.
Do you relish the violence?
Did he quit? No, I think he went through the loser's bracket, ended up winning the event, I believe. Or he got second, I don't remember exactly. Again, I didn't really care about that event. That's why I forgot about it. Like, the D2 event, it was like insanely unfair, but I think the Runeterra event was more unfair. I think the Runeterra event was actually the most unfair event I've ever participated in. The anime card? No, Runeterra's pretty good. It's like the League of Legends IP card game.
Your power is without limit. Your will unbending.
Why wasn't the Runeterra event actually amateurs? Yeah. I told you. It's because they couldn't get enough people to sign up for the event that weren't pros. I don't really like that. Let's... But I didn't know that until like a day before the event. They didn't even tell me. I found out through their post. It was like, yeah, would you mind retweeting this? It's the announcement for the tournament. I'm like, okay. And then, oh, why do I know these people? Why am I playing these people? Yeah, it was that, so.
The mortal condition is a cruel joke.
Dota 2 League of Legends. I don't think I've ever played Dota 2.
Leave the door.
I've only played Dota 0. I only played Dota before it was Dota. That's the only one I played.
The living are so
The Warcraft 3 mod, I played that one. Boomer. The Boomer is apt because I only played it like once. I didn't think much of it, and then it was like the Bass Hunter, Base Hunter. Is it Base Hunter? Base Hunter, I think it is. And they had like that like early techno music about playing Dota. And I'm like, oh, people are still playing that? So I played like a little bit more. Dota 1? No, isn't that's Dota 1? Oh, I thought they made a standalone Dota 1 and then a standalone Dota 2. Oh, Dota 1 is the mod? I thought there was a Dota 1 standalone. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Arise and exalt in your pure form.
Dota 1 is the mod. Okay, then yeah, I played Dota 1 a little bit.
Another battle behind you.
I'll do what I can.
Fine. Take your mortal coin.
Lost all respect for me. Oh, okay. Anyway, so the story I tried to finish at the end of last game. The worst event from a casting perspective was WCA 2014. It was an event in China, but it was like big production company. They like pulled all yeah, like it happened in Yinchuan, which is like it was an area, it's a city, and they tried to like be a technological center, a gaming center of China, right? So it was like, you know, a big deal. This event it was like huge deal. Lots of people, tons of volunteers. Like it was a pretty crazy event. It was the biggest prize pool in the history of Hearthstone at that point. It was like a $250,000 prize pool. This is only like a year and some change after the game came out. It was bigger than BlizzCon. It was the biggest tournament to date. Snipe it, damn it. Wait, why am I not sniping it? It's a little late. So I was supposed to cast with Trump.
Let all who oppose you be so utterly destroyed.
You know what? Let's go for the early 6.
Partnership has potential. It was a weakness. Here, your recompense.
A lot of Murlocs here. Fell Stomper, but I have no summons. I think it's Death Whisper with that board.
Reanimated. Repugnant.
So we get there, and once we get there, the event organizers told us that Trump didn't make it. And the reason Trump didn't make it is because he didn't realize that China was in a different time zone. So he went to the airport, and his plane literally left 24 hours earlier. And the event was to start the very next day, so they couldn't like re-fly him out there. Oh, it's real. You can ask him if you want. So we're like, okay, fine. Rania and I were there, and we're like, you know what? We probably could just make it happen by ourselves. We'll get like some guest casters, mix it up a little bit. We'll make it work. They're like, great. So they show us the event space, and it's like some huge like area. It's like it's like a convention center basically. Huge hall. Tons of games, lots of events, and then we go to the back area there, where they had like the casting benches for the various. Because it wasn't just Hearthstone; it was lots of different stuff.
Let the chills follow you in.
Ready to rise.
I got it. Second hand.
Like, you know, I'm walking by and it's like they had like a pro booth with like 3 TV cameras, and then like the next one, and then again, and the next one, and like again. This convention, this event was televised nationally in China, in addition to being streamed online. At the end, they told us it was like the biggest success in esports or something. They had like 100 and something million views, which is probably not that much for China, because that's like, you know, if you put it on like national TV, it's like what, like 7% or something. Yeah. So anyway, so we're going like booth, and our booth was the last one, and we get to our booth, our area, and it's literally a cubicle, bare walls, like that, like almost fabric stuff, and literally a chair. One chair. Like a metal chair without even like a cushion on the butt. Okay. And we were to start like next morning. Yeah. So basically ours wasn't televised, so they didn't set it up. So yeah. Wow, that sucks. Didn't bring your own chairs? No, did not. Holy moly. If I get a second one of those... Oh, test playing Murlocs. You know what? I think I'm gonna level.
There are few achievements greater than this. If you insist, I'll take it back. Reanimated.
Okay. So literally that evening and the morning after, we went around the convention center and found like tables and chairs that other people weren't using. Okay. We found some posters. They didn't have extra posters. We found some posters that were posted in areas where no one would even go. So we took those posters and put it inside the cubicle walls. They had no equipment for me to use. They didn't have any. So I set up the laptop that I just happened to have with me. And the internet connection when the event actually started was like done. It was like non-existent. We had some okay internet like when we were setting up, but I guess there were like too many people in the convention center. All the other booths were being televised, so they weren't using internet. So I was the only one trying to cast through internet. The stream went down, and I eventually had it stable at 700 kilobytes upload. I'm currently streaming over 10 times that right now, just for the record.
You should recruit minions, General. This one is mine!
And yeah, I did the casting. Rania was running around the whole time trying to get players that just finished their matches to cast until like the next round was over, and did the same thing. The stream overall was really good, content-wise. We had like 15 different people casting. The area was pretty cool, like the hotel, the facilities. It was like an all-you-can-eat thing. There's a lot of wonderful people there, but like we literally had nothing to work with, and we pulled it off. Yeah, you watched it? Oh, thank you. The stream quiz where people could stop cheating. Oh, couldn't stop cheating, you mean? Oh yeah, the Mizkif thing. Oh, this guy's undefeated. Wow. Tied at least once though, but okay.
Another battle behind you.
Try to get something else here. Yeah, the issue is no one else is dying.
You should recruit minions, General. Hire a wretch, would you?
In the specific episodes that I was in for Mizkif's schooled thing, I really do not believe anyone cheated. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I got very lucky with that, because in literally almost every other episode, someone cheated. Yeah, the boron, right. Well, I didn't take chemistry after grade 11, so I really didn't know. And the other guy had a master's in biochemistry. So, you know, I don't know for sure if he cheated, but I'm pretty sure he didn't need to. Yeah. Not biochemistry, wasn't it? What was it? Engineering? No. It had something to do with chemistry. Yeah, Hungry Box. He's a mechanical engineer. Oh. Chem engineering. Something was with chemistry. Chemical engineer. There you go. Yeah. So something of that sort.
The mere sight of that one.
Wait, why did I take that?
Chills mortal bones.
Yeah, I don't have an Eternal Summoner. I don't know if this wins then. Oh, it's a beast. Oh. Okay. Nice.
I will hold them in place, trapped here. Your power is without
Surprised I'm
limit.
missing help me in high esteem.
Unbending.
Oh, I don't know. There's a green thumb on turn 12 as George. It's insane. Those shields are still intact. Okay.
You have unmasked their incompetence. Three souls combine.
Oh, that has Divine Shield, huh?
For justice.
Oh, okay. Wait, why is it... Oh, it kept the combat buffs. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
I am the first Crypt Lord. Come at me.
Reanimated. Repugnant. Reanimated. Repugnant.
I guess.
I delight in your mercilessness.
Really? He kept those? Ooh, undead. Give. The hell is this?
Be so utterly destroyed.
What?
The scourge will consume you.
Kind of surprised. There's still some left, honestly. Uppers are like 7.
Your power is without limit. Your will unbending.
Really?
Reanimated. Repugnant. Leave the door. Let the chill follow you in.
17 attack. Hand summoner? This thing?
Fine. Take your mortal coin.
Come at me.
I got it. Second hand.
Your power is without limit. Your will unbending.
Seriously. You really need those prongs.
You have unmasked their incompetence.
Practice makes perfect.
You should recruit minions, General.
Rise in your final form.
Hands and summoners. Yeah, I think I still need Anubar'ak. I'm not... No, I needed the damage from Anubar'ak also. This guy has 40 health, so if I'm far off here, then it won't really matter, because I'll probably have to win like 2-3 times.
Though cursed with flesh, you still gain power.
Okay.
Let all who oppose you be so utterly destroyed. Golden debooms!
For justice.
Reanimated. Another soldier for your fight.
I got it. Second hand.
Weaker. Well, I don't scale health anymore, but health doesn't do that much, so I think it's fine. There's nothing else to Uther.
Your power is without limit. Your will unbending.
I might be dead. Those are pretty big snipes. Oh, it's still pretty good. Bit unlucky though. Oh, I literally can't even tie and I have a 1 HP guy. Okay. Yeah, so that was pretty unlucky.
Glorious. Their attempt was futile. At last, a minion with real power.
That's a big deal there. Turn 18. Well, if he has one of these cards, and then he like snipes the Baron, and then like these cap out and don't even reborn, it is possible to lose. Like if he makes some adjustments, I could lose, for sure. 2 golden blasters, the golden Baron. Yeah, this is a nerfed, well, it's not really nerfed because it's golden, but you get the idea. Ah, see, he's got it now. Wow, that was really bad. Wow, that was really bad. I think I could actually lose. Oh no, okay. Exact lethal. Yeah, that's been my luck tonight. If there's a chance, we're at least gonna make you sweat it, right? If there's a chance at all. Oh god. Yeah, easy, totally.